What I'm going to draw today is like a train. I'm going to try to draw a train on the board in 3D. Okay, so you can follow along with me if you can. You know, yours will look a little different. I try to draw everything line for line, and in perspective. So if you get lost along the way, you can always back up on the AVI and then fast forward it to where you need to be and watch it over and over again. First off, I got to figure out where I'm going to put the horizon line at for this. I usually start a lot of these drawings out about the same way. Here's where I'm going to start this one out, and I'm going to put in here my beginning line. It's going to be where I'm going to begin what I'm going to start as a drawing of a train. And I'm going to come back here with these other lines like this. I put this slightly more away from the center. This is further to the left. Here comes this line. By the way, I do these live in a live high school classroom, so if you hear any other noises, that's most likely my students. Okay, now this is I decided this is like the front of the train. This is going down to this. By the way, these are the vanishing points. This is the right vanishing point, and this is the left vanishing point. This I decided is going to probably be the front of the train this way, and this out here is going to be toward the back. So you can kind of see how I've laid that out. This is going to be like one of those old-timey trains, because I think those are neater to draw than a regular type of train. So I'm going to cut this off right about here on the far end. And right here toward the front I have to say, how am I going to make this train look? So I'm going to put first I have to figure out where the middle part is before I can put that in there, that circle. I kind of jumped ahead. Now that I know that this is the actual middle, by drawing a line from here to here and from here to here, I'm able to figure out that that is the middle part. Now what I'm doing is then I'm able to put a dot right here and say, that must be the middle part. So I can put an ellipse in here. This ellipse, of course, is this part of the train. Now I'm going to kind of round this off right up here. Round that off. Bring that down. Because this, of course, is far into that train. It kind of comes around like that. See how I was able to round that top part off? If this is like this, this up here will have to be like that too. This rounds off down here. Now trains have I have like a cow catcher out in the front. And so I'm going to go from this middle part right here and run this around. Okay? They have like a big pipe that sticks up at the top. Now, I don't want to make this pipe bend over, so I have to kind of think. You can get lost on this understanding, trying to figure out what is straight up and straight down, because you're drawing things at an angle, so it's easy to start drawing lines that are at an angle even when you don't want them to be at an angle. So you have to figure out how to draw a line. You have to try to remember, some lines have to remain straight up and straight down. Is that one straight up and straight down? Yeah, I think so. And then, since you're not looking down into the top of this pipe, you're going to look up toward it. You won't show the very top of it. And this is the very front of this train with the light on it. See, I put the little light right here. And I've got this part right here. Okay, now I can put the wheels on the train too. It's really simple to put all the little wheels. You just put a little dot here and run a line from here to here, and then you can start putting in ellipses. And these ellipses have to follow this line. Now I can cut this off right here. Okay. Now this is like the back part right here where the engineer would look out. I probably don't need to make it that big. And then these are like the different cars on the train. They're going back through here. There's a little part that Mike has this piston thing here that makes the train go. This is the track coming out here to the front. It's running down the track. here, you can have the little windows in your cars. You don't have to draw every window. You just draw like an indication of some of the windows. I can put some smoke coming out of the top. Another little thing right here. I think there's like a little bell or thing that fits up here on the top. This probably should be the coal car. Sorry, I'm gonna have to make a little adjustment here. There's like a stack of coal in this one. This would help the train running. I have to have that there. Now watch this. I can do some cool stuff here at the back. I can have this train coming out of like out of a hill, right out of a tunnel back here. See? Train's coming out of a big tunnel. Here's the hill going on up. Here's hills in the background. And you can kind of see my train's moving right along here. Put some more detail in it. Detail, you can always add that later. The things to remember though while you're drawing is keep loose. Don't try to tighten up right away. The minute you start tightening up, that's the minute you lost the drawing. You have to keep your arm loose too when you're drawing. You have to think, how can I not tighten up? Because once you tighten up, it's easier to go loose than it is to go tight. So you want to try to stay loose while you're drawing. Of course, your drawing will look different from mine. Everybody's drawings will look a little different because you're all individuals, so you want to remember that too. Now you can always add color in this later, but first off you want to get your drawing right, because if your drawing's not right, it won't help to add color to it later on. So anyway, here's my drawing of a train. Thank you.